My card, gang, whip, Flocko, bar.
Yo, it's Tyler, otherwise known as Deuce TV, and this is my first real video. My last video, it was like the first video, but that video was just a video so you guys can know the expectations for this channel. It was just a basically introduction. So this video, it's going to be more sports related, and I want to talk about Donovan Mitchell and why I think Donovan Mitchell is the most underrated rookie in this draft class. Alright, so Donovan, he was the 13th pick drafted by Denver, but on draft night he was traded for Trey Lyles. So at the time of the trade, it didn't seem like that. It seemed like a fair trade, but right now you can see who won that trade. It's obviously Utah. Donovan has been getting buckets for this team. So coming into the draft, he seemed like a undersized shooting guard or just combo guard. He's 6'3", but he's too big for point guard, but he's also too short for shooting guard. And nobody really had high expectations for him. They just saw him maybe a role player at best. But if you look at his stats right now for this season, he's probably the second best player on that team. Right now, he's averaging 17 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and he has a 15 PER. That's really good for a rookie. And nobody expected him to get buckets like this, because in college, he wasn't a player that could create his own shot. But right now, that's way different. Just 2 weeks ago, he just dropped 41 on New Orleans. That's a pretty solid defensive team. They got Tony Allen, Boogie, AD, Cunningham. So for him to drop 41 on them, that's really good. And Utah, they're in a tough situation because last year they had Gordon Hayward, so they were really productive offensively and defensively. But once he left, they did drop drastically from the 5th best scoring offense to the 14. They dropped 9 spots, which is pretty bad. And no one can predict if Utah... I can't tell you if Utah is going to make the playoffs. Right now, they're the 8th seed, and OKC's out of it. So if I had to guess, OKC would take their place. But that's okay, because Utah's still a young team, and nobody had high expectations for them at all. But back to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan, he's just a beast. And he's starting already with a team full of many other wing players, such as Rodney Hood. And Rodney Hood was supposed to be that guy for this team, but he's inconsistent or he stays hurt. Rodney Hood, Joe Ingles, Joe Johnson, all those guys, Alec Burks. And he's starting, getting quality minutes on this team. And stats. There's some stats for you. He's the most recent rookie since Blake Griffin, which was like 2010, to drop 40 in a game, which is ridiculous if you think about it. 40 points. Another stat for you. He's hit 61 threes to his first 25 games, the most ever by a rookie in their first 25 games played in NBA history. He's just tearing up the league right now. At best, I could see him being an all-star. At best. Now, I can't tell you what he's going to do for that Utah team. Maybe a year or two from now, I could see them possibly contending if they add somebody else. Because right now, the only really good players on that team is him and Gobert. Everybody else is just solid. Overall, I think the Jazz drafted a great player and someone they can just build around. I think they'll be straight for the next few years. So that's everything I got to say for this video. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to tell a friend. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at bankroll.tyler. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at bankrolltyler. And it's Deuce TV, and I'm out. Peace.